got Owen Herle with us today. Owen is a receiver, 6'5", 180 pounds, and he plays at our CFC50 Harry Ainlay team in Edmonton, Alberta. Owen, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on.
No problem. Hey, listen, tell us a bit about how you got started in your football career.
Football's always been my sport since I was a young kid. Like I was always watching it on TV, so I just wanted to play. And then I just joined my local community team, and that's how it started.
Was there anyone in your family that is a big football fan, or do you have siblings that play, or?
My dad watches a lot of football, and so does my mom. So it's kind of always on. And I've had uncles who played.
Have you always played receiver, or did you play various positions kind of coming up?
I played safety. I was a running back for a bit. I even played a bit of quarterback. I mean, I played outside linebacker a little bit too, but I think receiver, that's always been like my favorite position to play.
And why is that? Why is it your favorite?
I don't know. I think it just suits me the best. And I have the most fun when I'm playing it.
Well, I mean, we watch you on your film, and you definitely have the potential to be a mismatch guy. So it'll be very cool to watch you in the next coming years. What kind of coaches get the best out of you?
Probably the coaches that like push me to be my best and like are like the hardest on me. I'm always striving to be the best player I can be.
Do you model your play after any pro player, or who do you love just to watch?
Probably Allen Robinson for the Bears. I've been watching him since he was at Penn State, and then I just followed him along throughout his like NFL career. So I've always paid close attention to him.
During the season, what's your favorite part about football?
Probably the dressing room celebrations after a big win. I'd say that's probably the best part.
And are you going to reveal what those celebrations are?
I think it's kind of secret to the team. I don't know.
Oh, come on. You're not going to give us anything? It's okay. You don't have to. I don't want you to get in trouble with your teammates. Well, it looks like you guys are having a spring session in Alberta. I just saw that. So what are your goals for that?
I mean, like we have a really good receiving core at Ainlay and a lot of older players. So, just be like one of the best grade 10s in Alberta. Try to be like the best receiver and stand out and like submit my like top receiver spot at Ainlay for next year with a good spring season.
How was it this past period in the pandemic in terms of your training? How did you have to adjust for that?
A lot. I mean, when it first started, like I didn't have any equipment. So, I mean, I couldn't do like any weight training or anything like that. So as it got warmer, I just started going to the fields every day, like running sprints, doing some footwork. And then when it started to get better, I started going to like the local gym and stuff, but everything closed down again. I was kind of like stuck in my house. So I was just doing a lot of like body weight stuff.
Well, you're the class of 2023, so the recruiting process is still quite early for you. What are you looking forward to in that process?
Probably just like talking to coaches around the like country and just seeing what would be like the best fit for my play style and like my education.
What are you hoping to take academically?
I mean, I don't really know yet. I'm just trying to like take the most classes and like best classes possible to like keep all my options open.
Okay. Do you have any kind of career choice that sort of has sat in your mind at all, or?
Maybe like a fitness trainer or like owning my own gym, something like that. I think would be pretty cool.
Okay, so you're kind of leaning towards the health sciences.
Yeah.
Where would be kind of your dream, like say top 3 schools to go play at the next level?
For NCAA, I've always loved Penn State. So, I mean, that would be a school I'd like to go to. And U of A, I'd get to play in front of like my family and friends all the time.
So listen, how do you deal with the performance expectations that you put on yourself or your friends and your parents and others put on you?
Probably just zone out like other people's expectations for me and just like I set really hard goals for myself, but like I know if I just train hard and like play hard, I'm going to be able to reach those goals. So kind of just focus on what I want to do and not like what other people want from me and like what they expect from me.
How do you handle the, I guess, the social aspect or the peer pressure of, maybe people trying to pull you away from your goals, not working out as hard or, going to parties and things like that? Does that bother you at all?
Not really. I mean, like playing football at the highest level has been like a dream of mine since I've been really young. So I've like whatever it takes to do that. Like I've been like I'm willing to do that. I'm not really focused on going to parties and worrying about like my social aspect. I'm just like trying to do what I have to do to get there.
Do you have a pretty good nucleus of people around you to help you support to do that?
Yeah, I mean, like my parents are really supportive, and the rest of my family is always really supportive, and I have great friends. So I would say, yeah,
What are you watching on Netflix?
probably The Office or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, one of those two.
What's your favorite holiday?
Definitely Christmas.
Why? What's your favorite part about Christmas?
All my family's always together. Obviously, like this year we couldn't, but other years, and it's just, yeah, like spending time with like cousins I don't get to see all the time.
What are you listening to on your music playlist?
Mostly hip hop. I mean, like I like music from Toronto, some UK stuff, but like just rap in general.
Do you prefer cats or dogs?
I've never had a dog, and I've always been growing up with cats, so I'd probably say that.
Do you prefer one or the other, or you don't really care?
I don't really care. I just like animals are fun to have around and stuff. So
Pineapple on pizza or not?
kind of mixed on that. I mean, like if it's there with a bunch of others, I probably won't pick it, but if it's the only thing there, I'll eat it.
What's your dream destination?
Probably like Scotland.
Okay, why? What's there?
I've seen some pictures, and it just looks really nice.
If you could speak any other language, what would it be?
I would like to speak Spanish like fluently. I can speak a little bit, but it's not very good. So like if I could speak that fluently,
Is there anyone in
it'd
your family that speaks Spanish, or you just like it?
I just like
If you could have one video game, one only, what would it be?
NCAA 14.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, it's not. I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know. Like you don't usually put like ketchup on a sandwich with like, I don't know. It's just not, it doesn't seem like a sandwich.
Do you kick the single to tie the game, or do you go for two to win the game?
I'd say go for two.
Every time?
Probably depends how the offense is clicking that game. I mean, if it's a high scoring game, then I'm going to go for two. But if it's been like low scoring defensive, I'm probably just kicking it through the end zone.
All right, Owen. Well, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate you taking the time on your Friday evening. Good luck in the spring season.
Thank you.
Looking for more exclusive Canadian recruiting content? Become a CFC Insider Gold or Silver member today for access to rankings, analysis, and the latest recruiting news from across the country.